Scott, welcome back. You've had an extended summer break. You're feeling refreshed, ready to go now, back in pre-season and actually your first week here in Belgium.
Yeah, it was a nice break, but it's nice to be back amongst the banter with the boys. Obviously, there's been a few new additions to the squad this year. The main one with the banter would be Bradley Davis, and he's probably picked the boys up over the last few weeks. But it's been great to be out in Belgium this week, have a bit of sun to train in. It's been good, it's been enjoyable, been tough, but at the same time, boys have got a lot out of it, and looking forward to the game tomorrow night, I'm sure.
I mean, you haven't even reported back to Llandarcy yet, just straight out onto the Eurostar to Belgium, so it's perhaps a little bit strange for you to get your bearings in the first week, but shocked the system, as you said to me earlier on. How are you feeling yourself personally?
Feeling good. It was been a long season last year, so obviously to have a nice break was good, but like I said, it was the right time to come back, and just great to come away in these type of training camps, get everyone together. It's not something you go through every year, so it's been a change for me, but something I've really enjoyed, and looking forward to this afternoon now, which I'm sure will be an eventful training session yet again.
You're obviously not involved this weekend against Belgium, but the focus has been on getting ready for this game first, and then looking out to Leicester and Zebra and being ready for the start of the season. But what do you make of the preparations for this weekend's game first? You've been involved in training sessions, you've been watching a little bit what's going on. How are the boys feeling?
Yeah, it's been good. A lot of the youngsters playing tomorrow night, and a few senior heads, and it's been good to see the youngsters stepping up and putting their mark on training, and I think it's a good opportunity for them to put a marker down going into the season. Obviously everyone wants to be starting in the big games, the league games, the European games and so on, and no better place than tomorrow night for those boys to put a marker down.
Games like this during pre-season, as you've experienced yourself in years gone by, can be a good opportunity for youngsters and boys on the fringes to step up and show what they're about when they get rare game time alongside some of the senior boys. So Friday night is a real opportunity for some of the boys coming through the ranks.
Let's not underestimate Belgium either. They're not coming out here tomorrow just for a training session. It's a full-blown game. So for a lot of those youngsters, they wouldn't have played against this type of opposition before. So it's a big step up for them, but I'm sure something they're really looking forward to, and can't wait to get their teeth into tomorrow night.
And looking at it yourself on a personal level, when can we expect to see you back in an Osprey shirt?
I'm pushing Tandy to play me sooner rather than later. Obviously there's a lot of protocols to go through first with fitness testing and so on, but hopefully I can get through them and then get back early, maybe second or third game of the season.
No doubt with other options available in the number 2 shirt as well. You don't want to be sitting out too long because you want to be able to stake your claim early for these big games.
No, exactly. There's a lot of competition for places in the squad this year, which is great. Strength and depth, something maybe we lacked a little bit in the early part of last year, but definitely towards the end of the season we showed our strength and depth. Obviously we had injuries in certain areas, but from a hooking point of view there's a lot of competition coming through, and I don't want to give anyone any opportunity to stake too much of a claim for that jersey too early on in the season.